Did you call bank? I called game.
What's up, Pack Nation? It is Pack Gaming here, and if you remember, I made a video a couple months back where I got players that are good in the NBA but are bad in NBA 2K18. These are players that had ratings and that they were actually pretty good in the NBA, but for some reason I always struggle to use these players. And now I'm gonna flip that video and I'm doing bad players in the NBA or players that have low ratings in 2K, but for some reason I can use them so well. I get that this video is gonna be a little biased and like opinionated, because just because I think someone's good to use doesn't mean you're gonna use them the same way, but still, I wanted to make this video and it's my channel. Fight. We start at number 5 with Magic player Terrence Ross. Now Terrence Ross used to be really good. He had a 50-point game one time back when he played with the Raptors, but he is a 73 overall now, playing for the Orlando Magic. He is currently having one of his worst seasons in his NBA career, averaging just 25 minutes, 9 points per game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. Now, he really is only a bench player, but the thing that makes him so good in 2K is his vertical ability. He is such an athletic player, can dunk on anybody, has an inside game of a B-, which isn't completely awful, and then even though he can drive it and dunk on it on anybody, he also has a mid-range. He has a B mid-range right now in the NBA, in NBA 2K18, so you can just pop a mid-range, get that perfect release, easy money for him. So he's not completely useless. His perimeter defense is good enough, and his three-pointer can go in sometimes, especially if he's on fire. I like to use Terrence Ross, man. He's good, he's quick, and because he has corner specialist over, he can hit those threes even though he has a C+. He also has catch and shoot that's gonna help him make those threes. But like I said, he's an athletic player, so he catches those lobs and has a bronze lob city finisher. And like I said, he can poster anybody with a silver posterizer badge. Next up on the list, it is 75 overall Clippers player Boban Marling, the tallest player in the NBA. It says that he is 7'3" in 2K, but he's actually 7'4". Because Boban is so big, he can score in the paint pretty easily, but even though he has a C- inside grade, because he's so tall, you can still get easy dunks on people. That's why he's so good. He gets easy rebounds right over any defender, and then he can just yam it on whoever he wants because he's so tall. And he gets easy blocks because, again, his wingspan is completely ridiculous. And so even though he has that low rating, because he's so tall and long, he is the perfect backup center, honestly, in 2K. Like, if you want to have a backup center, it is him. He doesn't really have a mid-range, but he does kind of have a post game. I can do fadeaways sometimes with him, and that's even on Hall of Fame difficulty. Boban honestly is no joke, but in the NBA he only gets 6 points a game and 3 rebounds, but he doesn't play, only gets like 9 minutes a game, so that's why he doesn't get that many good stats, and his rating is only like a 75 overall. He has bronze putback king, which helps him dunk it on anybody he wants whenever he gets those offensive rebounds. You gotta get Boban, man, he's good. At number 3 we have 74 overall NBA champion Swaggy P. Now Swaggy is really good for one very specific reason, and it is his 3-point ability. He has a bunch of 3-point related badges, and he has an A- 3-point grade, making him one of the better 3-point shooters in the NBA. I mean, it really is hard to guard this dude. He's fast, he can shoot a 3 whenever he wants, wherever he wants, and even though they don't need him on the Warriors, he's on the Warriors. So if you're ever bored of blowing someone out because you decided to use the Warriors because you're that type of person, just put Nick Young on the bench. They'll respect you a little bit more. The reason why Nick Young is only 74 overall is because he's only averaging 7 points per game this season with 17 minutes a game. He's actually getting pretty good playing time. He's also only averaging 2 rebounds and 1 assist, barely. So Nick Young isn't having the best season ever, but in 2K, he balls out, man. At number 2, we have 75 overall J.R. Henny Smith. Even though he can mess up sometimes, J.R. Smith is really good at what he does, and that is make really stupid threes, like really stupid threes. He has a B+ 3-pointer and a B mid-range, so he can score over any defender. It literally, the plan you should have when you play 2K and he's on your team: do a fast break, pass it to J.R. Smith, he'll already be at the 3-point line, press square, don't even think, it doesn't matter who's in front of you, press square immediately, you'll probably make it. It doesn't matter if it is smothered or extremely contested, you could get a green light. It doesn't matter. Just J.R. Smith is that stupidly good in 2K. Frustratingly good. And he's kind of cheese in my opinion. But I do like using him. He's fun to use. And not only that, he is athletic, so he can drive it in the paint. He has corner specialist gold, okay? Deep range deadeye, so shoot it wherever you want, gold. Limitless range, gold. And difficult shots, silver. So really, he's one of the best stupid shooters in the game, or the best. But this season he only averages 8 points per game in 27 minutes, while only getting 3 rebounds and 2 assists. That's not very good numbers. And finally, at number 1, it is Thon Maker. He plays for the Bucks. He is a 71 overall, and he's about 71 years old. I don't know what 2K did with Thon Maker, but for some reason, he's stupid good. Here's the thing, right? In 2K, most centers are pretty slow, so when you try to use a center, you either get blocked or you get stopped on the way to the rim, but Thon Maker is actually fast. So he's driving and he has a vertical, so he just yams it and yams it and yams it on anybody, and then he can get stupid layups. He plays like a point guard. He plays like a demigod from 2K like 16. It's actually stupid. And he has a mid-range, so if people expect him to drive the rim, he just stops, pulls up midi, and then for some reason, he hits threes. I know he has a D three-pointer, but for some reason he hits them in this 2K. If he's wide open, he's gonna hit that 3, and then he gets on fire, and then it gets even worse. And the dumbest thing is he has no badges at all. I don't know what they did with this man. Maybe they expected him to be good, so they gave him like really good animations or something. But geez, I don't understand. Again, he is 7'1", very athletic. That helps him out 2K wise, and he's just blowing by the slow defender. I don't know, man. You definitely need to use him. This season though, he's only averaging 5 points per game, 3 rebounds, and playing 16 minutes a game. That's bad. And that is it for my list, guys. Did I miss anyone? Leave it in the comments below. And if you like my channel, give it a sub, and I'll see you guys next time.
Did you call?